All right, let's talk about raised beds. In Maine, two hardwoods that will stand the test of time are cedar and black locust. Those are really great woods. And I got these cedar beams, they were seconds at a local lumber mill. And you can kind of call up around and just say that you're in the market for some cedar for garden beds and see if they have any seconds, because these were just kind of like either they were rotten pieces or stuff that just like wasn't perfect. And this is rough cut, so you can tell it's a little bit rough on the outside. It's not finished. These beds here are from the same lumber company, but these are actually a little bit thicker, and this is just what they had available in their kind of discards pile. So we were able to get this at a super bargain, and we built them ourselves, and we just did 3x3s in the center with 2 screws on either side here, and we did them 2 high. And we do that, you could certainly just do it 1 board high if you wanted to, but that's just root integrity and how much soil your plants are going to have to pick up nutrients and water and all of that. And so I just personally, I really like the 2 deep because it just gives you more soil and earth to work with. Now, as you can see, 2 deep, that's a lot of soil that you're gonna have to put in there, but you don't have to put all soil. So what we did is we rented a sod cutter, and a sod cutter basically is one of those things that cuts grass and rolls it up. You can do this yourself, and that's what we did for these beds by breaking your back a little bit and using a shovel. It takes a while, and grass especially is very hard to come up when it's kind of this tight lawn style grass, but the sod cutter did really quick work of this. And we also used the sod cutter to cut our garden paths so that we could lay wood chips down. So we made good use of that, but you can do this yourself. Anyways, you don't want to have any grass here on the bottom when you lay your bed down. It'd be good to get as much grass out as possible. And then we just get cardboard, and you can call up your grocery store. That's a great place for cardboard. Liquor stores usually have a lot of cardboard. My husband went to our outdoor store where they sell bicycles. They have huge cardboard boxes that are perfect for raised beds. You take all the tape off, anything that's plastic, and then you put this down, and that's going to act as a barrier for grass, and it's also going to help keep moisture in there. And then, wow, you still have a lot of space for soil, but that's okay. Any sort of rotting wood, we had a lot of bark left over from a tree that fell down, so I just saved all of the bark. I'm just going to lay all of that in the bottom. Any sort of rotting logs or wood that you have, just put it in the bottom there. What that's going to do, it takes up space, first off. Also, it's going to decompose and provide nutrients. So it just makes it so you don't have to fill the whole darn thing with soil right off the bat, because that'll be expensive and a little bit of a pain. So put a bunch of logs, old sticks. You can also put old leaves if they've been sitting in a pile for a while and don't maybe have like weeds or other seeds that would be in them that would get in there. And then you're going to want to put either topsoil or garden soil that you get. It can be native soil if you want, if you have like a place where you can dig up some soil, but some topsoil, and then put a nice thick layer of compost. And then you can start planting. And I usually put the soil up to about here. And every year it's going to settle down a little bit. So that way you can just add compost to it every year, and it just like, you're still going to get nutrients from all of this breaking down.